Good evening, good evening, good evening. This is your girl, Miss Lady Tweet, and I decided to do a random late night chat just to give a few announcements and to encourage some people. I'm going to give people a chance to jump on. This has been a it's been an interesting day. I got some time to, get some things together for the kids and um, just doing different things today, and I just thank God for what he's doing in my life. Some of you have saw my live a few days ago, and I'm excited about the transition. I'm excited about what God is doing. If you're on here, thank you so much for joining. Please like and share this with your circles. I'm not going to be on here long. I'm just going to share a few minutes and just let people get a chance to come on. So um, I'm excited. So I have a few announcements and I put them in my comments. A lot of times when we go through things, God allows us to go through things so that we can help somebody else. So I'm going to jump right in. If you hear my baby in the background, it's okay. I did put heads in beds, but sometimes they like to stay up a little late, especially in the summertime, but that's all right. So let's jump in. How are y'all doing on this Super Sunday? How are y'all? How is everyone? How is everyone? Hanging in there. A lot of people are going on my sister and my family, some people have gone on vacation, some people are enjoying the summer. Me myself, I had to transition, but I'm going to enjoy this summer. I'm going to do a few things this summer to have the kids have a good time this summer. So I'm giving people a chance to come in. Please comment, like, and share. I have a few announcements that I want to share with you guys today. So tomorrow is the podcast. So for those of you that are following my podcast, it is tomorrow at 7 p.m. So it will go live at 7 p.m. I'm excited about that. So, I want to encourage some people. So even in the comments, you may have seen me go on and put on the encouraging post so that you guys can get encouraged every day. So please go ahead and text Easy Love Me to the number that's in the comments so that you can get an encouraging word every single day. And yes, my baby's in the background. She's making noise. Don't pay her no mind. So anyway, so here we are. So as Miss Lady Tweet, I have decided to dedicate my life and my struggles or things that I've gone through to help someone else. So God has brought me out. He's allowed me to be an example, be a light, be a guide to some people through my own story. So me and Miss Ford Girl, Dominique Ford, the Ford Girl is her stage name. We have collaborated on coping with grief. So we have collaborated on the topic of coping with grief. So I want you all to go to my website, missladytweet.com. Go to my website and register for the chat. So the chat is going to be taking place on the 28th of July. So I want you all to go on. I want you all to register and please share this. If you're on here, I see a few people on here. Please share this. I want you to register for our chat talking about coping with grief. So a lot of people look at grief as if someone has passed away or if something has taken place in the area of death. But grief happens for those of us that aren't aware. Grief happens on many different levels. Grief happens. Yes, my baby is going in. Grief happens when we have life change. Grief happens when we experience the unexpected. So grief is not just dealing with the matter of death. So me and the Ford Girl are going to do a wonderful chat seminar. We're going to have some handouts and we're going to give some prizes away. So I want you all to go to Miss Lady Tweet. It's on the screen. It's scrolling right now. Go to missladytweet.com and register for my chat, for our chat. And I want to help some people, and I always say, let me encourage you while I encourage myself. So please, ma'am, please, sir, register for the chat. Okay, so the two things I wanted to just mention really quickly as we're coming into another week. How you start your week is how your week, it sets the tone for your entire week. So how you start your week is how it's going to go. So I want everyone to start their week on a positive note, on a high note, on a, on a level of expectation that this is the week that I don't procrastinate. This is the week that I do something that is going to impact the future. This is the week that I start the business. This is the week that I give 100% at my job. This is the week that I do whatever, and you fill in the blank. This is the week that I stop doing XYZ because the XYZ is a hindrance to my growth. This is the week that I make whatever choice I'm going to make in my life for the better. This is my week. So how you start your week is how your week is going to go. Yes, baby, tell them. How you start your week is how your week is going to go. So I'm not going to be on here long. Justin, give her her toys, please. I'm not going to be on here long, but I want to just let you all know. I want to encourage you while I encourage myself that this is the week that we're going to be consistent. This is the week. Monday is a brand new day. We got to praise God today as it being Sunday. Monday is a brand new day. It's a brand new week. It's a brand new opportunity to take life by the horns. It's a brand new opportunity to do something great. It's a brand new opportunity to make change. It's a brand new opportunity. So we are here right now, and we need to thank God for the opportunities that we're given to make change. So please, ma'am, please, sir, I cannot say this enough. I want you to go on and I want you to register for our chat, register for us to be able to pour into you, because a lot of people deal with grief, believe it or not, and they don't even know that they're even dealing with grief. So grief comes, it's an emotion that we feel, but a lot of people don't know how to cope with that thing. So in my closing, I just want to say that I am so, yes, Apostle, my apostle's on here. It's a brand new opportunity to make changes. So we are going to make some changes. We are going to do some great things. We're expecting the great. So I thank you all for jumping on. I thank you all for being a part of this, my babies, everything in the background. But listen, this is the week that we don't allow our children or don't allow our area or our circumstances to change anything. This is the week that no matter what the distraction, yes, there are distractions in my background, but I'm going to keep pushing. So as I encourage myself, I encourage you, keep going, keep pushing, keep moving, keep doing everything that you put your mind to do this week. So I want you all to please go on the website, go on my website as soon as possible and register for the chat. It's on June the 28th and we're doing it at 7 p.m. So if you've not shared this video, please share this video. It's June 28th at 7 p.m. and you can register. It's only $15, but with your registration, those of you that have taken my master classes before, you will get a gift in the mail. You are taken care of by Miss Lady Tweet. So those of you that register, you are going to get something amazing for registering, just for participating. And also everyone that has registered in the past for my master classes knows that if you register, I put your name in the drawing to receive a Visa gift card. Those of us that know, gas is not cheap. It is skyrocketing right now. So even if it's a $50 or $25 Visa gift card, it's worth it. So I want you all to take the incentive. Take the incentive to register for the class. It's missladytweet.com. As you can see, it's scrolling at the bottom. Register for the chat because I want to help somebody that's dealing with grief, or even if maybe you're not dealing with grief, but you know someone that you can sign up for the class. Please do that. Please do that. Also, it is totally free to be encouraged by me daily. It is completely free. There is no charge. I am not charging to send out these messages. Now, I want to put this out there because a lot of people, they are skeptical of signing up for text messaging threads or encouragement for the simple fact that they think that once you're in a text, you'll get a million responses. Like if, for example, if I send out a group text from my personal phone and I say, hey, Happy New Year or whatever, everyone that's in the thread, they respond and then your phone is blowing up. No, that's not how my programming works. It's directly from my brand, from my website. If you text EZ, like EZLOVEME, to the number that's in the comments, you will receive an encouraging text. Should someone respond to the text, my brand is I'm the only one that sees the response and nobody else sees it. It doesn't become a chain letter. I know that can be very annoying, but it's free. It's completely free to be encouraged by me daily. And I want to just encourage you. I want to encourage you while I encourage myself. So many discouraging things are happening. So many, sad things are happening in the world, but it's okay. Let's normalize being positive. Let's normalize, having something good to say. Let's normalize happiness. Let's normalize joy. Let's normalize consistency. Let's make that normal. So yes, please, ma'am, please, sir, if you have not shared this video, please share this video, because it is my mission and my vision to encourage, inspire, and impact the world one person at a time. That's my mission vision. I want to encourage somebody. I didn't have anything, deep to say tonight. I didn't have anything, all I want to do is just encourage some people, and that's it. I just want to encourage some people. I want to inspire you while I inspire myself, that no matter what you're facing, no matter what the obstacle, no matter what the trial, no matter what you've had to deal with, you can rise above that circumstance. And we often sometimes get into pity parties and say, I'm not comfortable. I'm not where I want to be. Things aren't how I want them to be. So because we're in that state of mind and we're upset, we don't look at the bigger picture or even the blessings that we have. Thank God for what you have. I have life. I have health. I have strength. I have a place for my children to lay their head. We have food. God has been amazing to us in spite of everything that we've had to face. God has been amazing. So what am I doing with this entire positivity pusher brand? What am I doing? I'm trying to encourage and uplift some people. And it doesn't take a whole lot of being deep and all that. I just want to encourage you while I encourage myself. So that is all from me. I'm excited that you all took a moment or two out of your time just to jump on and say hello. You took a moment out of your time just to check out what this girl is saying on her live video. And so I'm happy that I was able to just come on for a few minutes. The podcast is, as I said, going to be up tomorrow. So follow the page, Miss Lady Tweet. Follow my Miss Lady Tweet page. I thank you for joining me tonight. And the podcast will be up so we're on Mondays and Thursdays, but Thursday, the 28th, we are going to be having our grief chat. So I want you all, please, ma'am, please, sir, register. This is not something that you want to miss. It's not your typical chat. It's not your typical class. It's not your typical master class. Greetings. Thank you for jumping on. It's not your typical master class. It's not your typical chat. So we're going to go far and beyond. We're going to do some things that have not been done, because that's how we want to do that. We want to impact some lives and we want to change lives. So as I stated in the beginning, it's all about encouraging people. We can always have a woe is me attitude. We can always have, an outlook of despair. But how about let's take our pain and let it push us to our purpose? How about this? How about let's take our trial and the obstacles that we've faced in life and let them catapult us to the next level? How about obstacles are placed in our lives to strengthen and give us endurance? They're not meant for us to just lay down and be dormant. Our obstacles are not meant for us to just have a pity party or to give up. Obstacles are there to strengthen the runner. I always say this: obstacles are there to strengthen the runner. So when you go to the gym and you first start working out, and this is for me because I want to get in the gym, I want to start working out more, I want to do better, right? But you're not going to see results when you first go to the gym. When the first couple weeks or even a month, you're not going to see a change in your body. Yeah, your body's going to be physically, going through pains and because you're pulling muscles that you haven't used in a long time, and you might get a little tired. But in the end, after 5 or 6 months of endurance, after 5 or 6 months of putting in the work, you're going to see a change. What am I saying here? So when you have a trial, when you have a test, it's not meant for you just to stay in it and give up. The challenge is there to challenge you. It's there to help you make decisions as to continuing. So I had a challenge. Many of you know that I'm coming out of a relationship, and I had a lot going on, and me and my kids had to relocate. But that obstacle that was placed in my life was not meant for me to lay down and be depressed in the bed all the time. It was meant for me to see what God has for me. He had the obstacle in place for me to make change. Sometimes God allows things to come into your life for you to make the changes necessary. You have to, sometimes God sends a storm so that the flowers can grow, but change is always necessary, especially if you're not where you're supposed to be. I'm encouraging myself. I hope I'm encouraging you that sometimes things happen. Jay, get her toy. Sometimes things happen that allows us to be in a place of discomfort so that we can change, so that we can we can maneuver differently. And if I had not been uncomfortable, if I had stayed in that state, then I would never grow. So as I grow and as things change, I want to encourage you as I encourage myself. It's not always going to be easy. It's not always going to be sunshine and flowers. It's not always going to be, every day is not going to be a sunny day. But that doesn't mean don't enjoy the sunshine when it comes. And that doesn't mean that because it's raining, you just lay down and get depressed and never expect the sunshine. We're supposed to keep going. We're supposed to keep pressing. We're supposed to keep moving. That is why I'm so transparent as to what I go through. Because if I let the devil have his way, I would be like, oh, I'm supposed to be Miss Lady Tweet. I'm supposed to be a minister. I'm supposed to be this. I'm supposed to be that. I can't let anybody know that I'm dealing with this obstacle or dealing with this situation. I'm supposed to put on this face as if everything's okay, but that's not reality. Because even Jesus wept. In the Bible, Jesus cried. So that means he had emotion. That means he had feelings. So we're allowed to have feelings. What we're not allowed to do is give up. What you're not allowed to do is give up. What you're not allowed to do is quit. Quitting is not an option. So I'm encouraging you, while I encourage myself, to never give up. Don't let quitting be an option for you. So here we go. As I get ready to end this short live, I want to remind you, please go on my website and register for the grief chat. Register for it, because grief shows up in many different forms, and I'm freeing up some people while I free myself up. Okay. So register for the chat. Be on there. Once you register, you will get the link. You will get the link for the registration. It will come to your email, to where on the 28th, you can just log in and be a part of the chat. Now, those of you that have registered for the women's conference that is going on in October and you've not heard anything about it, I need to let you know the women's conference is still on. We are finalizing the new changes that are taking place this week. We're finalizing everything. So those of you that are coming to Summerville, South Carolina in October, I need you to be there, because it's going down and it's going to be amazing. Okay. We are having our women's conference. It is still on. I'm excited about that. Okay. So I'm going to jump off of here for now. And I want to just encourage you. Can you share the link? Yes, I will share the link to register. But I want to encourage you all that giving up is never an option. As you can see in my background, my children are going crazy, but I'm not giving up on the calling that God has given me. I'm not giving up on what God has placed in my hands to do. Things are not going to be perfect all the time. And because of that, we give God praise, because we're going to keep on moving. We're going to keep on working, and we're going to keep on pressing. That's all for me. Those of you that are going to register, please go ahead and register for the grief class. Go ahead and register for the women's conference. Go ahead and be a part of what's going on. Please text EZLOVEME to the number in the comments if you want to be encouraged every day. You will not get chain text messages. You're just going to get a personalized text message to you and be encouraged. I love you all with the love of Jesus Christ. This is Miss Lady Tweet, and I hope that you all have a wonderful evening. Shalom.